What up, Lan? Yeah. What we doing? Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge it. Giving it back. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Come on.
Good evening, and grand rising to all my overseas brothers and sisters and all my in-state melanated brothers and sisters. How y'all doing tonight, man? Hey, first and foremost, man, pick up some of my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. Also, don't forget to share the content, man. Hey, secondly, big ups to the best moderators in the game, man. We got Young Boy Maya Bucks, we got TLS, we got Master Teacher Funk Style, we got P-Mac, aka Preston McKenzie, and bringing up the river show, my big bro, Professor Remo Williams. Also, man, we got them queens of bearded conversation. We can't forget about them, man. We got the first lady, Miss Gigi Gaming Palace. We got Miss Starworth Marcus LLC. And last but not least, we got Miss CC Craven Carapaline. And also, y'all, don't forget to check out Lynn Chicago Pizza. They open, man, 501 East 61st Street, man, on the corner of 61st and Everhard. Don't forget to check out Dan Soul Food and Bakery, man, 2523 West 79th Street. Don't forget to check out Cafe with Grown Folks Place, located 17553 South Cassie in Hazel Crest, Illinois. Also, don't forget to check out the House of Health and Wellness, located 1400 Torrance Avenue, Suite 213 in Calumet City. And if you're east by my way, man, don't forget to check out the Urban Lunch Cafe, 2911 East 79th Street. And when y'all get that little no bearded conversation center, man, all black-owned businesses, man, let's support. Y'all know what it is. Hey, it's Bearded Conversation, man. We in the building. Thumping Thursday, man. Who and what we thumping on next, man? Y'all know what it is, man. But y'all know what we gonna do, though? We gonna re-rock that. Because I was liking that, man. We gonna re-rock that and get it on. Well, let's re-rock it, man.
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one. Yes, sir. Yeah. What up, Lan? Yeah. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge it. Off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Come on. Damn. Got it off the block, forming a dynasty from a rock. Laid back in the cut, press play, can't get enough. Yo, let's chop it up in every location. A bearded conversation, opportunity keep knocking like child support payments. Started from the bottom like basements, now we famous. Podcast official, the topic will probably hit you from a distance like a pistol. Subscribe so you can listen to survival of the fittest. We talking it how we living it. Rolling like a dealership, managing several businesses. T-shirts, podcast, no, you don't need a membership. Just follow us on YouTube, Knowledge Supreme Infinite. Chicago got a different exotic, let's talk about it. Going live, check your notifications so you can holler. Or leave it in the comments, debate it, just being honest. Chicago topics, worldwide views, we supersonic. Big gang is conquer, circle back round like every week. Tell a friend off the block, it's where we meet. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back to hood lovers. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back. Come on. The hood lovers, off the block, giving it back. The hood lovers, broadcasting, giving it back.
Off the block, giving it back. The hood lovers. Off the block, giving it back. Off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation.
Off the block, giving it back.
Y'all know what it is, man. Yo. Welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation, man. I am your host, Beard Genghis Khan, a.k.a. The Con Man, BKABGK. What's going on, my beautiful people, man? My beautiful people. Y'all know it's Thumping Thursday, man. It's Thumping Thursday. Who and what we thumping on tonight, man? That's just yet that's yet to be decided. But you know how it go, man. It's been a conversation. You know, we be all over the place. So, you know, I'm pretty sure we gonna find a few things to thump on. I got a few things I want to talk about and discuss tonight. You know what I'm saying? Just to put it out there in the air. But other than that, man, how everybody doing tonight, man? I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know, I tell y'all every night, man, without y'all, you know, we couldn't do this here on Be the Conversation, man. You know, I love my audience. I love my viewing audience. I love the family in the chat, man. Peace and blessings to all the moderators and everybody out there in the chat and everybody that's going to tune in or check it out later. Um, First and foremost, man, you know, I want to start the show off by saying let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. Those we come in contact with, those we cordial with, our extended families, our families, you know what I'm saying, our children, our mothers, our fathers, you know, everybody, man. You know, because we all about respect, love, motivation, peace, inspiration, you know what I'm saying, here on Bearded Conversation. So, you know, we try to just stay positive, man, and promote the goodness, you know, the goodness inside everybody and the goodness inside all, man. So, you know, again, man, let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. You know, and plus, man, there's a lot of things going on out here, man. You know, yesterday, man, I read off a few articles about, you know what I'm saying, some shootings and stuff of that nature with the young folks and stuff like that, man. And also, man, you know, I just read something about a 41-year-old man on the south side, man, down there in the CHA housing, the Dearborns. One of the last project housings that's up in the city, you know, excuse me, you know, that's still up in the city. Um, so you know, man, it's a lot. You know, we got a lot going on out here. So again, man, keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations, man. You know, I know we lose loved ones, man, every day. I know things, accidents or whatever, you know, violence. It ain't necessarily got to be violence, but you know, a lot of things happen every day, man. And you know, man, we just want to keep everybody covered and protected, and you know, let them know they well loved. So with that being said, man, first and foremost, man, you know, before we go anywhere, I like to do this, man. You know, the thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of us right now. The thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of us. We don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. We don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. This video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only. Once again, this video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only, with the underlying and undertone on edutainment. Don't take any advice given on this video stream or anything shown on this video stream for face value without consulting the proper professional that suits your special um, circumstance or whatever you may need. Because we don't want you going out here starting on reverse robbing no banks, telling your boss what he can take, how he can turn it sideways, and where to put it. You know, because you can't get no money out of me. And as you can see, man, Roscoe P and L Boogie and my co-host with the most is my little one AJ and in the building. So, you know, them three brothers hard to find. So, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but nah, man, you know, it's just like general conversation, man, on certain topics. We just like to speak on, you know, give our opinions on how we feel. Whether it's, you know, in the state, out of the state, overseas, or wherever. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, or whether it's in the hip hop area, R&B area, music, sports, whatever, man, you know, we just you know, we just have general discussion, man. We know we converse on a few things. So with that being said, man, you know, yeah, so don't excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. So with that being said, man, don't take anything to heart that's you know what I'm saying, that's said on the show, man. Please don't. Hey, and also, man, everybody is welcome to join the platform. Everybody is welcome to join the platform. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. I will be putting the link in the chat periodically throughout the show for anyone that want to come on and join. And you know, maybe give your views and opinions on a certain subject, or maybe you got a subject or something that you want to talk about, that you want to get heard, and that you want to put out there to the people that you think that's not being discussed more, or that you think we may need to talk about more. You know what I'm saying? You're more than welcome to come up on the platform. This is an open platform. My platform is open to all. Also, if you're a music artist, or if you're selling something, or if you got a business, man, if you want to come on and promote, you're more than welcome to do so as well. You know what I'm saying? Again, my platform is open. It's open to everybody. It's open to all. So you know what I'm saying, man, let's have a good discussion tonight. Let's enjoy each other's company for the next 2 hours. So, man, sit back, relax, you know what I'm saying? Join the conversation or join in, you know, whichever you prefer, whichever you prefer. And thanks for joining the Bearded Conversation family. All right, with that being said, man, we got a couple of people in the building, man. Let me know. Hey, man, say what's up to me, man. Y'all in the building. Speak, speak, speak. Hey, thought about the video, man. Hit that like button too, man. It don't cost nothing to like no video, man. It don't cost nothing to like. Also, it don't cost nothing to subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to thump on that real quick. Hey man, I love it when the people come in and view me. You know what I'm saying? Whether you coming in for 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 minutes, man, I love it. You know what I'm saying? That gets me in the stream. You know what I'm saying? I would like it if you guys could sit on for the whole stream, or maybe, 15, 30 minutes of the stream and join the conversation. If it's not what you want, maybe throw something in there and turn it around and get it to where you want to be. Ace of Spades, what's going on, my baby? What's going on, my boy? In the building, was in the building, in the building, in the building. You know what I'm saying, man? But yeah, man, y'all, it don't cost nothing. Man, just subscribe. Boom, hit that subscription button. Boom, hit that like button. Or even if you don't subscribe when you come in the building, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Get your boy, man, Beer Gang Con and Beer the Conversation in the algorithm, man. You know, hey, your boy new. Well, I ain't gonna say I'm new, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still a rookie at this. It ain't even been a year yet for your boy, you know what I'm saying? So, man, I've been doing this thing strong. But yeah, man, hit that like button, man. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe up to the channel, man. And also, if y'all done came on and seen any publications, man, that I done put forth to the people, or any current publications, or if you're on right now, man, you can always, man, leave a comment about the show. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you don't like it. Let me critique it. Let me know what you want to see, what you want to hear, what you want to see discussed, what you want to see talked about. And you're more than welcome to come on. Um, or if you want to do a presentation, my email is in the description. That's beergangiscon@gmail.com. One more time, that's beergangiscon, as seen on the screen, at gmail.com. If you want to come on, you know what I'm saying, you want to do a presentation or something like that, you're more than welcome, man. So hopefully in the near future, you know what I'm saying, I want to try to bring some debates to the channel, or some, some discussions between some different scholars, and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and be a moderator, and what I'm saying, man, just and let the people come in and ask questions, and get their opinion about how they thought the debate was, or who they thought won, and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of things coming up that I want to do for the channel. That I'm trying to bring to the people, you know what I'm saying, to get the people minds going, you know what I'm saying, get them interested. Also, man, not to get off thumping on them people, man, and come in and view and don't hit that like button. Let me end that, man. When you come in, hit that like button, man. I ain't thumping on y'all too much, but come on, man, hit that like button. Support your boys, support the family, man. Hey, support the movement. We doing big things, good things, and great things over here. So yeah, support your boy. So man, I'm in the middle of this business plan for HBY Incorporated, man, now for profit. You know what I'm saying? So we getting that going. We trying to get that started. Well, and so also, as in the midst of writing this business plan, I'm looking for a space. So I want to thump on being lazy and hesitant, and things that and procrastinating. Because man, I get up here, man, and I talk to the people about what we should be doing, and trying to find solutions. So now I'm putting my foot in the door to try to bring solutions, physical solutions, reality solutions, things that we can see, things that we can move and do with and work with. Not just get up here and be the conversation and talk about it to the community. Well, to my bearded conversation community, all my fellow Bildonians, all my Rosconians, you know what I'm saying, and my beautiful people, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, for y'all support and everything. But now it's really time to start making these moves. So, I got a few programs that I'm trying to offer. So once I get the space, and like I say, I'm getting this building plan, man. Hey, y'all, as a people, as individuals, we got to move. I know a lot of times, man. I done said this before, man. I don't know if y'all heard this phrase. You be amazed about how fast time flies. Before you know it, you look up, shit. You know what I'm saying? You're 10. Before you know it, you look up, you're 21. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't accomplished or did or set forth on a path or a journey to do nothing. Not saying that's the case for everybody, but I'm just saying, not necessarily do nothing. But sometimes you get sidetracked. Things jump in the way. Things happen. You might have to take another route. You know what I'm saying? But but procrastination, man, being lazy, man, being hesitant, being stagnant, man, look, if we trying to make it, man, and get up out of this horrible trap that we in, we have to stay steadfast, we have to stay convicted, and we have to stay committed. Mhm. That's important. Those are some values that we also need to be trying to instill in our youth and our children, and also in ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Confidence. Confidence, man. Hey, I know we didn't get off mental health a lot on here, man, but that's as important. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us need to go get therapy, man. Not necessarily therapy because you're going, but therapy helps to build up the confidence, you know, help build yourself back up. Stay around positive people. Stay around people that's building. Stay around people that's growing. Stay around people that's doing things and reaching for their goals. Staying around people that's motivate. I mean, sometimes that can be hard depending upon the circumstances and where you at. I understand that, but that's why also within yourself, because sometimes the best motivator and the best inspiration comes from within. Because if you don't want to do something, you're not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like well, and I'm dumping on myself right now, also as well as the laziness and the procrastination and being stagnant, because I've been had this idea on my mind for about a year, and now if I'd have been moved, look, I probably would be a lot far along than I am. There's many reasons for why an individual don't move. For me, maybe it was maybe I was scared of failure, or maybe I didn't think I would have the support, or maybe I didn't think I would be able to do this, or even with this podcast, I didn't think, you know what I'm saying, that I was going to have the fortitude or the wherewithal or the motivation to stay inspired to keep going and going and going and going and do as many episodes as I have, especially coming over here talking for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and I just sat back one day and I'm like, well, damn, you're doing this. Let's get this HBY out the ground, man. Let's do what we came in here to do. Not only did I just come in here to talk to the people and I wanted to build up the people and I wanted the people to hear my voice and I wanted the people to see my face, but now it's time for the message that I push to people. It's time for me to turn it into reality. And like I said, I've been slacking. You know what I'm saying? So now it's man. Now I'm in it head first. Head first. You know what I'm saying? Pause. And we can't stop. We got to keep going. We got to keep building. So now once I get this business plan, man, I submit and I get this, man, look, I'm gonna need help. I'm looking for people in the Chicagoland area, man. I'm looking for people, especially if you're certified. If you're certified, man, if you're a teacher, man, if you got time on the weekends, man, I'm looking for IT specialists. I'm looking for football coaches. I'll be looking for basketball coaches. I'll be looking for media people. You know what I'm saying? Also, I will be looking for financial individuals. I'm trying to hold some financial literacy classes as well. Teaching people how to balance a checkbook, how to write a check, how to read their bank statements. So also teaching people about investments, stocks, bonds, trust, and things of that nature. These are things that our kids don't get. Man, I was watching something, man, about it was some little kids, some little white kids. You know, they started an Airbnb company. And in the ad and in the paper, they was letting the people know that the company was ran by a bunch of, like, I think they couldn't have been no more than, what do you say, 7, 8, 9 year old, 10 year olds. You know what I'm saying? But these are the things that they getting taught in their schools. So these are things that's not getting taught to us on a regular basis. So we want to. And also, I want to offer some civics classes as well, because I'm a chef, certified chef, so I don't mind, you know, well, I ain't gonna say I don't mind. Of course, I will be in there, teaching the youngins how to cook, the women and the men, teaching them how to cook. We're gonna offer a number of slew of things, but we starting off with 6 programs, and as we build and as we grow, we gonna offer a number of things to the community. Um, it's a few spots, buildings that I'm looking at in a couple of areas. I was hopefully trying to get one in this area over here where I'm at on the southeast side. But if I can't, what I'm saying, wherever I get it, I will most definitely will be supporting my area, as well as, I will be, in the area where the building is located. You know what I'm saying? We gonna work all over the world, man. Well, I ain't gonna say all over the world, all over Chicago for right now. You know what I'm saying? So I plan on touching the Inglewoods. I plan on touching the South Pullman, the West Pullman. You know what I'm saying? I plan on touching the east sides, the low ends. I plan on going into the Parkway Garden Homes. You know what I'm saying? If they up and still available. We trying to get around here, man. We do some things, and then my partner, man, Mr. Nobody, aka Mr. Walter Thomas, man. Big ups to my boy, Mr. Brother Thomas, man. We want to feed the homeless, man. We want to go around and feed the homeless, and give out hats, shirts, and t-shirts and things of that nature. We don't know what this winter gonna be like. So I'm glad we doing this, man. So now we can get some help and support, so we can get out here and do these things, because, and and I do a lot of things out of pocket, but now I'm saying it's time to hey, get the people involved, man. So hopefully hopefully it work out and we can grow this thing here, man. Yeah, so man, y'all be on the lookout for HBY Incorporated, man. You know what I'm saying? We trying to grow this thing. So with y'all support, you know what I'm saying? Most definitely with y'all support, man. We need y'all support. We can't do this without y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it's all it's gotta be a communal family effort. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta come from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, man, so man, also man, support the channel. Support the channel in any event that we bring. Because we trying to do good for the people, man. $ bearded bucks with a Z. That's $ bearded bucks with a Z. And for those in the back that ain't hear me, that's $ bearded bucks with a Z. Hit that cash app, man. Like we have events, where we ask for volunteers and vendors to come out. You know what I'm saying? Where we don't. Where we want y'all to come out. You know what I'm saying? I will be having more events. We want people to come out. If you got things that you want to sell, if you got food and stuff like that you offer, what I'm saying? If you got your own business, you're more than welcome to come out to any of our events and what I'm saying, hey, get your grind on. That's what we're about. We're a family, we're about networking, we're about helping, we're about building each other up. So, most definitely, man, hit that cash out. Also, man, you can hit the the PayPal / Arthur32 at sp at gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, support the channel, support the events, man, and let's support each other and let's grow this thing. Now moving right along, man. It's Thursday night football. Y'all know that, man. We got the Bills versus Miami. And your boy Tariq Hill, um, he requested for the brother to be fired. He wanted the brother to be fired. That put him down. So, okay. Yeah. He want the brother to be fired. Or the police officer rather, that put him down on the ground. So it was a video that came out. Um, Not to be harping on Tyreek, and then I'm done with him. Um, I saved the video. It could have went. You could have took it either way. You know what I'm saying. 9 times out of 10, I didn't want to sound like a coon yesterday. A lot of people say, I've been hearing a lot of people, because I was one of those people, man. We just can't keep letting them woo up the bam and yada, yada, yada. See, but by us not having no political power, by us not being communities like we supposed to be, when they come in our neighborhoods, man, and they accost us and they do things to us, man, we have no power. We have no say so. So a lot of times shit happens. So, my comment about just comply and and the reason I said comply because it's gonna go the wrong way, man. You know, whether you're a young man, whether you're a middle-aged man, or whatever the case may be, man, we see this day after day after day, article after article, video after video, what I'm saying, being this complexion, what I'm saying, being this melanated, what I'm saying, it has its perks and it also has its disadvantages. And more so of its disadvantages. And one of those disadvantages is when you're being pulled over. I mean, man, I'm saying comply because you got a family to go home to. You can't build if you're gone. You got to pick and you got to know when to pick your battles, man. You got to know when to choose your wars. You can't go into everything, Paul's head first and blind, because, man, you don't want the head to get chopped off. You know what I'm saying? I tell my kids all that playing football. When we playing football, we don't go head first and in on the tackle. You could break your neck. Excuse me. Now you break your neck. Now you out of the game, man. You're potentially in the hospital. Or you could potentially, you know what I'm saying? So we want to see what we're going into. We want our head up. We want to be looking. You know what I'm saying? You got to find your target. Once you find and pinpoint your target, then you execute the tackle. Or then you go in and do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? After you didn't got it all your resource, but pick your head up. Never put your head down when you find and seeking your target. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. But so we don't have no political gain or nothing like that. So when a lot of times, like I say, when that shit happens, man, that's why I say comply. That's why I say, man, let's make it to another day, man. You know what I'm saying? Run away to live and fight another day. Get up out of the situations. Comply. You know or if you're a person that do understands and that do knows law and you're versed in it or you're good in it, it's ways to um be boisterous about what I'm saying, what you know and how you know it. It's all about a presentation. Sometimes we like to be cocky, excuse me, when we find out things. So a lot of times, when we find out things, whether we know too much about it or not, we get out here and we say it and you don't want to do that because as a person in a position of power, you got to think about it. Even if it's you, if it was you, if you was the officer, not making an excuse for anybody, but even if you was an officer and you had a person spewing the law back at you in an aggressive manner or in a manner of like you don't know what you're doing or you don't know how to do your job, in a lot of cases they don't. And I agree with that wholeheartedly because I'd have been accosted by the police. I'd have been pulled over by the police. You know what I'm saying? I've been confronted by the police, you know. Um, but it's how you do it. You know, it's the way you do it. You know, that's why I said, maybe keep the commander's or sergeant number in your wallet. You know what I'm saying? Go to these meetings, you know what I'm saying? Know who the beat person is that walks the beat or the person that's in charge of that beat when things go wrong and things get dispatched out. You know what I'm saying? They see that sometimes it makes a difference. Not all the times, but sometimes it makes a difference. We can go more into that. See, and that's another thing. I'm trying to bring that also that type of understanding and how to deal with the police. And also I want to bring the police in to some of the forums and things and talks and things that we're gonna do in the future. You know what I'm saying? To bring some type of closure and understanding within the people with because listen, now they do say, they part of a community, and when shit happens, a lot of them don't speak up. I get it, I understand, but we still want to try to build a relationship. We're not trying to change or deter how they think. We just want to build a relationship. So maybe if we build a relationship, even though they have to do certain things, but when they build relationships, some of those things don't take place. When they know who you are, when they know what you're about, and they know what you're doing, not necessarily saying that you're gonna be in trouble with the police all the time, but if they see you on a daily basis, or if they know you, or if you hang with a certain, it sometimes that makes a difference and it affects the outcome of the situation when you're getting pulled over. You know what I'm saying? So, we just got to be a little bit more mindful, man. It's like I say, man, we just got to change our mindsets. Once we begin to change our mindsets and we begin to start thinking and using our cognitive, abilities, to decipher and discern what's going on in reality, off a lot of these and get off a lot of these opioids that we do. You know what I'm saying? We'll be all right. Hey man, moving along, man. Y'all heard about this guy, man. This guy said he sold his Miami mansion to Jeff Bezos for $79 million. He angry that he didn't charge more. That's insane. That's insane. The seller of a Miami-Dade mansion is suing the brokerage involved for not revealing the buyer. So since this is crazy, so since he didn't reveal the buyer, so since he didn't let the man know that, wow. So since he didn't let the man know that it was just Bezos, you know what I'm saying? He's suing the brokerage company because if he would have known that it was just Bezos, he thinking he would have probably pushed down on him for a lot of more money, which is understandable. Which I can see, it kind of, you know what I'm saying. But still, in all, brother, you know what I'm saying. You sold it, let it go. The seller of Jeff Bezos $79 million mansion in Indiana Creek, Florida, is suing the real estate brokerage involved for $6 million for not disclosing Bezos as the buyer. That's crazy. The property was initially listed by Leo Chris for $85 million. Ooh, okay. So that's what that. So okay, so he sold it for 79, and he's trying to sue the brokerage company for the six because he want what he was trying to get for it. And I figured if he would have known it was Bezos, he probably could have got 100. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Chris claims that the withholding of Bezos' identity from him cost him $6 million. And then again, we don't know how that sale of that home was gonna go. Maybe it's been on the market for a long time, so we really don't know the details. So it says Leo Chris sold Jeff Bezos a $79 million Miami area mansion. Now Chris is filing a lawsuit because he thinks he could have sold it for a lot more, the Wall Street Journal reported Tuesday. Chris, a co-founder of a Brazilian toy company, Tech Toy, has listed his 7-bedroom mansion in Indiana Creek, which is in Florida, Miami-Dade County, for $85 million in May of 2023. So it's been on the market for almost about a year. So that's probably why the quick sale of $79 million is probably even made in the first place. The property included a home theater, wine cellar, library, pool, and neighbored that $68 million 3-bedroom house that Bezos purchased in the June of 2023. So that's probably why Bezos went for the property, because he had property right next to it. When Chris was approached with an offer for the property, he had a sneaking suspicion that his neighbor was behind the sale. The seller said he heard from J. Parker Douglas, Element CEO brokerage in Florida, in the Florida region, who assured Chris that the Amazon founder was not the buyer and that the buyer would not pay no more than $79 million. The Wall Street Journal reported. And sure enough, guess who the buyer was? Jeff Bezos. After Chris sold his mansion for $79 million, $6 million below listing price, he learned that the buyer was in fact connected to Bezos. Chris claimed that knowing Bezos' intentions to acquire adjacent properties would have been highly material to his decision making, and that it ultimately cost him $6 million, according to a complaint filed in Miami-Dade County. That the journal viewed. Chris is suing Douglas Element, which received a commission of over $3 million for handling the property sale. So, hey man, yeah, you know what, man, yeah, that's kind of bogus, man. Listen, y'all, that's bogus. If we want to be fair, and also, what's going on, brother P Mac? Also, to be fair, man, to be fair, not I'm gonna leave it out of that we know it was Jeff Bezos that wanted to buy this home, but it could have been anybody. But the fact that we found out it was Jeff Bezos and he wanted to buy the adjacent property, meaning because more than likely he wanted to connect the property and expand the property. That way he owned both properties, so there will be no property line. So he has all that acreage. Um, yeah, man, that's that we thumping on that right now, man, because that was pretty low, and I'm pretty sure that broker knew, man, but he was getting his 3 million, and then plus he was getting it for, man, he probably told him, look, I can get it for 6 million, you know what I'm saying, under the price. It's been on the market for about a year. I'm pretty sure I can go ahead and quick sell as long as you don't know we giving it to you. Now, to be fair, now we're gonna say that now on Jeff Bezos' side, to say, see, but here it go. No, because he could have just paid the 85 million. But homeboy probably would have, like I said earlier, man, I need 100 million, and but I'm gonna say, you know what? He had the right to ask for it if he wanted 100 million. Because you got to think about it, man. If he'd have known it was just Bezos and he's trying to acquire the property to be adjacent to his house, that means you really want this property. So if you really want this property, you're gonna have to pay for this property. And I get that, man. You know. And then you got to think about the people that's in play, man. If you selling a mansion for 85 million, and you getting 79, you're a venture capitalist. You started the Brazilian toy company Tech Toy. You need his money. You know what I'm saying? It's all about, especially when they doing transactions like that. When you got two people, what I'm saying, in a position, what I'm saying, that's got bread. Even we know Jeff Bezos bread longer than his, so he trying to, drag and pull it out, and could have got a little more, but man, look, it shouldn't be. Listen, if you selling a property, man, I believe it should be the right of the person that's selling the property to know who's buying this property. Because if you don't want to sell because you might not want to sell your property to this person. I mean, I get it. People say, well, you're selling the property, so you shouldn't care. But some people attach to properties. Some people like to know who they selling their property to. They like to meet the fact. You know what I'm saying? Things in that nature. I'm not saying that this was the case or this happened or this went on, but the man had the right to know who was trying to buy his property. Most definitely, I believe that. So that's bogus, man. So I hope he get his 6 million, because in my opinion, that's bogus. I don't know how y'all feel out there about it, man, but I think it's bogus, man. I think they tried to undercut the man. I think it's bogus, man. Jeff Bezos matter of fact, Bezos should go ahead and just get a man what the property was worth, because you knew what he is, and you knew the asking price for it, and it was appraised at that price. So go ahead and get a man at 6 million, man. And then he really ain't gonna get 6 million with court costs unless you include the court costs inside of that, but he gotta win. So Bezos, just go ahead and get a man at 6 million and let it be, man. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Hey, also, man, I've been hearing about Megan Good. Y'all know about Megan Good, man. Megan Good, reportedly, they say she been financially taking care of your boy Jonathan Major since his mishap. What y'all think about that? I've been seeing her around him a lot lately. You know what I'm saying? At first I was thinking it was like some friendship type, you know what I'm saying, understanding situation. But I realized, like, no, man, it's got to be a little bit more than friendship. So, but how did this happen? So were they friends? Of course, they probably was friends prior before, but Hollywood, man, like I think we talked about this once before about the passing around of the women and shit like that in Hollywood, man. Let's dump on that for a minute, man. That's it's be getting ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, but you know what? But we do it out here with common folk, And I'm not gonna say common folk. I'm gonna say the regular people, because we not stars. So by us as being stars, we gonna be common folks. So don't get mad when I say common folks. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, brother, master teacher? You look like you at the where you at the temple, brother? Okay, you out at that temple. That's a nice hat you got on, young man. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's starting to get ridiculous, man. Right after his incident with the young Caucasian lady, that was chasing him down the street, which he shouldn't have been. Come on, man. Come on. We clearly seen the man running away from the woman. So if anything happened to the woman after that, not listen, I'm not condoning. I'm not justifying. I'm not promoting that we put our hands on our women or any woman. But if I'm running away from you, and you got traffic cameras seeing me run from you, you got store cameras seeing me run from you. It's obvious that I'm trying to get away from something. It's obvious that I'm not trying to be part of or involved in something. But hey, I don't know, what I'm saying, the specifications of the case, and what he got charged with and what he didn't get charged with. I'm just saying, you chase me down if I'm running for you, man. Eventually I can't keep running. I'm gonna have to just like if it was a guy after me and if it was a guy chasing me, bro, and I'm trying to run from him and get away from him. Obviously, I don't want to be confronted. Obviously, I don't want to be involved. Call me a coward or call me what you want to call me. I'm trying to get away from a situation. But how long am I to run before I turn around and confront what I'm running from? You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, but Megan Good is with Jonathan Majors now. So allegedly, it's reported that she's been supporting him financially since saying this little incident with the little lady. Um, my thing is, again, like I said, why are we getting with each other so fast? You know what I'm saying? Like right after this relationship, you're in a relationship. Like, but don't get me wrong. Like I say, that's what Hollywood do. But us as common folks, we do the same thing. Soon as we get into a relationship, soon as we break up, you know what I'm saying? You get that dumbass old saying, which I don't believe in. The only way to cure or to get rid of you missing somebody is to go get with somebody else. That's tragic. That's something we shouldn't be
No,
doing.
I agree with you. I don't agree with that philosophy system either. It's toxic.
Yeah, it's most definitely toxic. We don't take the time out for ourselves to learn ourselves and get ourselves back together. Don't get me wrong. I know a lot of times in life be lifing. Man, we with this woman, the situation don't work out. You meet somebody else, yada yada yada. But then you got to think about it's a lustful attraction. It's not necessarily of I need this person or I want this person. Well, it's a want, but it's a sexual want. It's not a want of okay. Well, this person has this going on, this person is doing this in her life, or this brother's got this going on, or he doing this in his life. See, we don't choose our mate. Well, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to step out on a limb because 9 times out of 10 we don't choose our mates like that. I know it's some people that do, but it's more of us that don't than those that do. Usually, when we meet a woman or a man, if we're attracted to a man, we want to, and if the sexual part is good, that's how we base our relationship off of, and we let the rest of that shit come in later. And that's why it's toxic, and that's why most of our relationships are destructive. We don't go on dates no more. We don't find out what this woman habits are. We don't find out what this guy habits are. We don't find out the baby mothers, the baby fathers. I ain't necessarily gonna say we got to find out the sexual partners, but we know little about the people that we bring into our lives. Now, the reason I wanted to speak on Megan Good and Jonathan Majors, I love a woman that's gonna support our man. Find whether it's financially, emotionally, mentally, physically, whatever. But do he really need financial support? Do he really need financial support? I don't think
Well, I
so.
mean, that's tricky, man. That's tricky.
So, but they say, well, you know what? Well, after his assault conviction, so I get it because
I mean,
maybe.
how much did I gotta be real with you? How much did she get out of him?
Mm,
Reciprocation is very low in our community.
yeah, I mean, but it's saying, so it said, so the article said Megan Good reportedly financially supporting Jonathan Majors after his assault conviction. Um, Things have gotten so bad. Okay, so maybe it is. Things have reportedly gotten so bad for Jonathan Majors that his girlfriend, fellow actress Megan Good. But again, I want to thump on that. Like he was just in a relationship with the Caucasian lady, bro. How the hell did they get together that fast? That's even toxic. Now, if you want to be a friend and you want to help out as a friend, do that. But jumping into another relationship, brother, and then it makes it look bad. It makes us look bad. Like I know she's supporting him. I know it sounds like it's a black woman in the corner of a black man, or a melanated woman in the corner of a black man. But and I don't know the backstory, and I don't know how long they've been knowing each other. But just from what I'm seeing, uh, but they saying okay, but this is what they saying okay. It's footing the bill as he awaits his next gig. Majors had been out of work since the news broke of his domestic dispute with his ex girlfriend Grace Jabari. Majors, who had led a Marvel film and starred alongside Michael B. Jordan in Creed 3, has been sentenced to 52 weeks of a domestic violence intervention program and probation. His opportunities have since dried up, along with him being dropped from his management team. Luckily, he has a good support, which sources says he'll be all will become all encompassing. Says okay, what sources says has become all encompassing. I'm sorry. The source have told the publication Megan pays for everything. They really wanted this dog, and she got lucky paying the $75,000 training bill. Like that's crazy. Good is also reportedly paying child support for Major's daughter. Good has been honest about her inner circle wanting to proceed in this relationship with caution, especially after her heartbreaking split. See, here we go. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Like she just split up with somebody. Like, how y'all, what is y'all doing? Okay, after her heartbreaking split from Devin Franklin, um, who who she was married to for nearly a decade before she sought to end the marriage. Now they reportedly now they reportedly feel she's making a huge mistake. See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. No one knows what Megan sees in this guy. I'm not saying that he a bad guy. Now, I'm not saying she's making a mistake for that, but I'm talking about both of them. You know what I'm saying? He was just freshly out of abusive relationship and that he got, blamed for, abusing this girl. And then, she just out of a 10-year marriage. That's why I said, bro, like, how long were they knowing each other? Were they involved doing any of this? Like, see, and that's what I'm saying, because it was so quick. It was so quick for them to get together. So it says,
I stopped watching Days of Our Lives and I started watching other people, and it's just, I don't know, bro. Why do we care? It's
I
madness.
I know, but because we got to do better and make better decisions. But this is just an article that I just seen. So it says no one knows what Megan sees in this guy. One source told the outlet, if things keep up this way, she may not be able to pay her mortgage. That's crazy. So you don't want to go broke. That's what I'm saying. And this happens on our level as well.
That
This
sounds
ain't
like
just
a you problem, not a me problem.
yeah, most definitely, most definitely. But this happens on our level as well. While promoting his latest Prime Video film, Divorce in Black, Good told people that Majors encouraged her to the end of their relationship amid legal issues. Someone saw us somewhere going to a movie and then kind of reported it, and it was like, mm, should we shut it down or not? And I was like, no, because people have a perception of you that's not true, a perception of who you date that's not true. She added. So if this is what it is, then at some point they're going to find out. Yeah, so Megan was publicly praised. Majors publicly praised Good for supporting him. It's unclear when they began dating, but some speculate they were dating while he was still in a relationship with Jabari. That's see. But anyway, moving right along, man. But we do that in our lives too, man. Not necessarily us, but we do that too. That's why I say, man, we move on too fast. We jump in relationships, we got people taking care of people, and not necessarily knowing who we taking care of and knowing who we doing for. You know what I'm saying? And then like brother master teacher said, man, sometimes things ain't being reciprocated. It's a lot of times things are one-sided, you know. Yeah, and we can't keep this one-sided going on in our community. I know we don't really do too much relationship men and women and back and forth about men and women and how we feel and what women should be doing and what men should be doing. We talk about it a little bit, but we don't make that the basis of the show, and I'm not gonna do that now. But I will say, we do need to make better decisions as men if we want to be the leaders of our household. Women's Women, if you want to be supportive and if you want to be in your man's corner, you know what I'm saying? Look, listen, I'm 100% in full support of that. But again, when you get out of these relationships, we need to take the time to breathe and step back and take care of ourselves. You know, in my opinion, and I'm gonna give my opinion, after a 10-year marriage that you just ended, and he just got out of a relationship where he allegedly assaulted his ex-girlfriend, y'all shouldn't be together right now. If you're going to support as a friend. And I'm not talking about a friend that's supporting with her legs open. Not saying that all women do this, not saying that that was her goal and motivation to do that. But I'm just saying, if that was the case and that's how it's happened, keep your legs closed. If we're going to support as a friend, write him a check. Tell a nigga to get up, excuse my friend. Tell a brother to get up on his feet with a check and be done with it. But now y'all out on dates, and then you got to think about it. I know that's what they want the world to see, bro, because it's Hollywood. It's a presentation. It's what they want the people to see. They saying he ain't in no movies, but guess what? Now he's gonna get notarized because he's dating Megan Good. You know what I'm saying? And it's in the media. So more power to both of them, man. I just say be careful, man. Be cautious and take y'all time and doing what y'all want to do. But I am ill advised on the relationship or jumping into relationships too fast. So we got to make better decisions and better choices, y'all. Hey man, y'all know Trump said he don't want to debate no more, man.
I'm surprised you said that. That was a good move.
Hey man, hey man, hey, that's crazy. Trump said
She
he
needed a second try. She like, all right, double back. He ain't got to. That was
yeah,
a catastrophe.
yeah. So it says Trump says he won't participate in another presidential debate. Former President Donald Trump announced
And
Thursday.
he shouldn't. It's raining cats and dogs. That's just about to
Yeah.
be bad.
Yeah, he announced Thursday that he would not participate in another presidential debate with President Kamala Harris. There will be no third party debate. Trump posted on Truth Social, referencing his first face off with President Joe Biden in June and his second with Harris on Tuesday. Harris' campaign had called for another debate after Vice President and Trump face off at ABC's presidential debate in Philadelphia. Harris reiterated that call during a rally in Charlotte on Thursday, saying, "I believe we owe it to the voters to have another debate because this election and what is at stake could not be more important." But Trump on Thursday appeared to end speculation about whether another debate would take place, saying that Harris should focus on what she should have done during the last almost 4-year period. Trump a fool, man. The Harris campaign said it does not take Trump's announcement that there will not be another presidential debate at face value. He changes his position every day, said a senior Harris advisor. I predict there will be another. Following their Philadelphia debate, Trump defended his performance to reporters, claiming that the ABC moderators were very unfair and that it was 3-on-1 during the debate. The next day on Fox News, Trump said he didn't know if he wanted to participate in another debate, as he continued to claim he had won. Oh man, but a lot of people said that brother won that debate, uh, so I don't know what to say. But yeah, Trump said he would not be participating in another debate. Let's stomp on that for a minute, man. Regardless of whether you like Trump or regardless of whether you don't like Trump, regardless of whether you like Kamala, regardless of whether you don't like Kamala, the debate part is don't get me wrong, it's all for show, shit show, it's a show, so the debate part is a show. So, if that's something that we have to give the people, let's give the people they show. I mean, we're gonna keep it real, people. If we don't know nothing about these candidates, we don't know nothing about their policies, and this is the time, and I think we should instead of having the type of moderator that they have, I believe they should have the American people up there asking questions. And
But that was her soror, right?
hmm?
She was a fellow AKA that was a moderator. That's what making this bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not good. That's not good. That's
Yeah.
foul play. Sorry,
Yeah,
ladies, you shouldn't do that.
yeah. It was. So, I got another brother that I watched, General Sarah Seti, man. So, he was talking about it as well, man. Check him out, man. That's a good brother to listen to as well. But yeah, man, yeah, he was talking about it that, her sorority sister, aka Sister Man, was up there. But he took it somewhere else. He took it into the boule and all that,
But he had to because she went there, and that's where we get cats and dogs memes.
Mm,
There are
mm.
people eating cats and dogs, bro. Look it up. So she went there with the Project 2025, and he hit her with some stuff she wasn't ready for. That girl got cooked, and it's gonna show in the polls.
Yeah, a lot of people said that Trump won the debate, and actually, what I'm saying, on a lot of melanated shows that I participated in, they said
She had a microphone in her ear. You cheating? You been cheating? You had somebody on
al-
your coach, and you got a
al-
microphone that's been forbidden. Girl, bye.
also, General Seti, he was talking about that earlier today. I missed that. I got to go back and rewatch that. Also, was saying that she had a microphone in her ear. Her earring was an earpiece. I don't know how true that was. So we're gonna continue to say that it's alleged until any more information or
You already
investigation.
messed up having your soror moderate. That made that uneven. You chicks didn't
No.
play the baddest card in your lives.
Yeah. So I don't know who was in her ear or who was telling her what to say or whatever the case may be. But that's again, that's an alleged charge. But I don't agree with that. We're gonna debate, like I say, man. If we're gonna give the people a show, respectfully give the people they show, man. That's what we're gonna do. Give the people they show. Trump, don't back up out of no debates, man. It make you seem like what I'm saying, like you like to say you ain't nothing wrong with grinding women about a pussy. It make it seem like you're a pussy, man. It seem like it make you pussy fat.
No, I'm a poker player. I'm with him. We not playing no more. Since you playing, you gonna be hood, I gonna be hood. I ain't gonna talk to you no more. He shouldn't say
But
nothing
see,
else.
but this time, he can bring his own moderator. Let him have a moderated debate. But I get it, you know what I'm saying, because the foolery
Mercenary
wasn't
mode
on.
activated. Trying to crump go hard. I'm with that one. That was. I read the stats. I was like, that's bogus. That's bogus. Don't even
Yeah,
give no mercy. Over
yeah,
with.
yeah. But that don't mean see, but just because she was an AKA and she was a fellow soror, that don't mean that she could have been biased. She that don't mean she was necessarily on Kamala Harris' side. I'm just saying, but but it does make it seem like it was biased, So a lot of things came out after this debate. So, and we knew that. We knew a lot of things were going to come out. We knew this was going to be some type of form, man, some type of show, man. It has to be that way. You know what I'm saying? We got a colored woman or a black so-called black woman, Indo-European or whatever the hell you want to call her. You know what I'm saying? Then you got your orange man. Like, hey man, hey, hashtag orange man versus the gas station lady. I keep forgetting that, man. That's what we got. We got the gas station lady versus the orange man. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I say, man, what's up, Diablo in the building, man? Hey, you know what I'm saying? What's going on, my boy? But yeah, man. So, a lot of things that came out. She had a fellow sister Sora up there being a moderator, and then, come out about, allegedly she had an earpiece in her ear that was attached to her earring, and maybe somebody was in that ear trying to tell her how to answer the questions. And then, and again, I did say yesterday and the day before, I did say, the way she was answering the questions, for her to be a prosecutor, what I'm saying, a California, to be in a courtroom and to be, because you give presentations in front of juries and also in front of the judge and everything like that, and you speaking, for her to be a prosecutor, man, her speaking wasn't too, what I'm saying, it wasn't too,
No,
I
but
thought.
the weird part, bro, was I had older niggas in my ear. I was watching it. And I'm like, but she's a prosecutor and blah, blah, blah. I'm listening to her. And it's like a soliloquy every 2 to 3 seconds. Like, can you answer that man's question? Because he's killing you. Say something. Lifeline alert.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's what they do though. They're gonna go all around. I watch a lot of debates, so that's what people tend to do, especially when you want to take the attention or divert the attention from off the initial question. You go all around the board and you give all this psycho philo pseudo shit. You know what I'm saying, to throw your opponent and to throw the people that's listening out.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
it's a
but
long way to say I don't know. That's why I like
yeah,
science. Because you can tell
yes,
a person, just say
yes,
I don't know.
yeah,
Because you
yeah,
wasting my time. Just say you don't know.
yeah. So basically, that's just a way to throw people off, man. Um, So, but yeah, but the whole debate for me was a shit show. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like none of it. Let's see. Okay, what we got this? What is this? Okay, we got some good news though, man. Um, what this say? We got some good news, man. It says historic achievement. Keena Barber becomes the first black woman to own a Signorama franchise in Illinois. I don't even know what Signorama is. Have you heard of Signorama? I haven't heard of it. I'm gonna look it up, but let
Signorama?
yeah.
As in Sigma Gamma Rho or something else?
No, Sigmarama. It says Sigmarama. I don't know what Sigmarama is.
Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah. I'm trying to pull up the article to see if we can see what it is. But congratulations to this young
Well,
lady.
put it on the screen so I can see. I don't know, man.
So it says, in a historic moment for both Chicago and the state of Illinois, Keena Barber, CEO of DB Marketing, has become the first black woman to own a Signorama or is it Sinorama franchise in Chicago, iconic Michigan Avenue. The latest venture marks Barber's second Signorama or Sinorama location, following the success of her South Holland store, serves as a significant milestone in her journey as a black entrepreneur in marketing and signage. Okay, signage. And so it's probably Sinorama, not Signorama. So it's Sinorama. So in the signage industry.
So what the fuck? Is that like calligraphy or some shit? What the fuck?
I'm probably signs like the signs that you put up. I'm gonna look it up and see.
Oh, graffiti. Okay. All right. Well, good for
After
her.
I read it and see. No, I don't think it's graffiti. It's signs, brother. Like signs. You know, like how the billboards is. I'm assuming, but after I read the article, a little bit more of the article, I'm gonna go actually look it up and see actually if I can find out what it is. It says the grand opening of the downtown location on September 7, 2024 was a monumentous. Oh my God, I can't even get the word out. Momentous. Oh my God, monumentous occasion, featuring a ribbon cutting ceremony with the appearances of Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson, Alderman Pat Dow, and Ariel Johnson, CEO of the Business Leadership Council. The event drew local business owners, community leaders, and media eager to celebrate Barber's accomplishment. I am incredibly honored to bring Sinorama to Michigan Avenue, said Barber. This isn't just about expanding my business, it's about showing what's possible for women of color and making an indelible mark on a city that has supported me. Keena Barber's journey began in 2006 when when she launched WDB Marketing, a full-service agency specialized in branding, graphic design, printing, and promotional services. Over the years, Barber has built a reputation for excellence and innovation, helping small and medium-sized businesses grow through her unique blend of creativity and strategic thinking. The new Michigan Avenue Sinorama location will offer high-quality, customized signage solutions, including monument signs, vehicle graphics, banners, wall murals. Okay, like you said, graffiti as well too. So that's included as well, master teacher, and wayfinding signage.
Okay.
So yeah, so she offers a variety of signages. So I don't have to look it up. So okay, so services designed to enhance the visibility of local businesses and solidify their market presence. In addition, Barber's agency will continue to offer its hallmark marketing services for specialty, collateral, and promotional products and digital marketing. I might try to link up with her and do something for my HBY and see what we can get going on for there. Okay, the grand opening celebration was not only a showcase of Sinorama's state of the art technology, but also a reflection of Barber's hard work and vision as a pioneer in both the signage and marketing industries. Barber hopes her success will inspire other Black entrepreneurs, particularly women, to pursue their own business dreams. So, man, big ups to Keena Barber, man. We ain't thumping on that. That's some good news. So, big up to that young lady, man, for you know, achieving success in the marketing and also the signage industry. And she's a black woman. So maybe when I get when we get HBY, up and running and off the ground and we get a location, maybe we can get her to get us a sign or something. You know what I'm saying? And maybe paint a mural or on the side of our building or something like that, for more marketing and promotion. You know what I'm saying? So people can see, what I'm saying, bright colors and get it out there. So I'm saying I got some ideas for it, and maybe she can help us bring it to life. So with that being said, man, congratulations to that sister. You know, we ain't thumping on that. I know it's thumping Thursday, but you know, we ain't thumping on positivity, man. You know, that came. Hey, man,
I'm not thumping on nothing. I'm just saying, basically, it's called an artistic engineer.
yeah, I ain't saying we thumping. I'm just saying, you know, because the name of the show is Thumping Thursday. So, you know, we ain't thumping on that. So it's always good, man. You know, when our people, man, can achieve great things. You know, that's man. I tell y'all, man, we all about peace, respect, love, motivation, and inspiration around here, man. So, hey, we can do anything, man, as long as we got each other, as long as we do it together, man. Hey, North Korea launches multiple ballistic missiles after Kim vowed
I'm
to
like,
vote.
bro, I was relaxing watching the football game. He's like, North Korea. Bro, you sound like
Yeah.
CNN.
Hey,
What's going on with you
hey,
tonight?
man, I keep telling you because we,
Thumping globally. Cut it out.
yeah. Hey,
I
man,
looked up at the
hey,
screen. He said, North Korea.
yeah, man, because this Kim Jong Un, man, chill your ass out, bro. Chill out,
I'm
bro.
watching Miami and the Buffaloes. You know that, right?
Yeah,
You just,
yeah, I know they on,
you're
man.
like
I
a
was,
CNN tracker at the bottom of the screen, bro. Cut it out.
oh. Hey, man, and he ain't just launched one; he launched multiple missiles, man. And vowed to bolster the war readiness. So
Well, they
here it
don't hit
goes. CO,
Chicago yet, bro.
nah, man. So
All right,
CO,
go ahead and talk then. You got
yeah,
me worried almost.
Seoul, South Korea, North Korea has fired multiple short-range ballistic missiles towards the sea. Because we got boats and shit lined up at the sea. I don't know if y'all know that in China Sea, like man, it's getting ridiculous out here. You know, I actually posted a video about that maybe some months ago, months and way back, that they was lining these boats up out here in the sea. So these boats been out here. So, you know, now he firing boats at the water, man, out at the sea. So it says Thursday launches detect. Okay, here you go. Towards the sea. Thursday launches detected by South Korea and Japan and North Korea first public weapons firing activities in more than 2 months. South Korea Joint Chief of Staff said that the missiles flew about 220 miles before landing in the waters between the Korean Peninsula and Japan. Those distances suggest that the missiles were designed to attack targets in South Korea. On Monday, North Korean leader Kim Jong Un vowed to redouble efforts to make his nuclear force fully ready for combat with the United States and its allies. Oh my goodness, he has made similar threats often. So this man ready to just send it up. He don't care what the fuck. He Kim Jong Un. Hey, hey man, listen, man. Hey y'all, man. We got to get ready. Like I say, I keep telling us this is the time for our people to get together, man. We need to be trying to get together so we can get some shit built, so we can get some shit going and get some shit started before it's too late. Because once it's become too late, we ain't gonna have that chance. We not gonna have that chance, man. So yeah, man, this man Kim Jong Un, man, he need to chill out. It's enough, bro, that he fucking um he didn't took the damn TVs and the internet, but maybe don't get me wrong, that's a good thing. He controlling his media out there. That's a good thing. But when you just pushing your propaganda and pushing what you want to do, man, you ain't pushing shit but destruction out here, man. And I don't like that shit. We thumping on that. You know, if I was America, man, and especially if we know this shit, why we ain't jumped on it? I get it because we don't want to start another war. We don't want to go jump down on North and South Korea. Well, on South Korea, North Korea. Because if we do, he go. And then what's crazy is, bro, the missiles, they saying that the missiles are aimed to target South Korea. Them his own people. Them his own people. It ain't like he got the missiles aimed at nobody else. Them his own people. And then we gonna try to go in there and save. Then guess what he gonna do? Then he gonna start shooting shit at our ass. Then our allies gonna get involved. Then his allies, which is Russia and China and all of them, they gonna get involved. And then here we go, nuclear weapons on them. Man, listen. This is why I say we need to get together because we need a motherfucking bunker, at least 3 to 500 feet below the ground. You know what I'm saying? That can sustain enough motherfuckers, man. We need some engineers.
You gonna be Fallout Boy? It's a video game. Like, what are you doing?
Listen, man, we need to get a bunker, man, 300 to 500 feet in the ground, man. We need to get our top black engineers, our top black scientists. We gonna get a few of y'all ratchet motherfuckers because black folks like the little ratchetness. We're gonna get a few of you motherfuckers, and we gonna get a few of you civil motherfuckers, man. And we gonna put y'all in this bunker, and we gonna survive this motherfucker, man. Because at this rate, we don't control nothing, bro. And this is why I keep telling our people constantly, bro. And I'm being repetitive about changing our mindset. I'm being repetitive about thumping on the bullshit and the things that we do in our life on a day-to-day basis that don't help us grow, don't help us move the fucking goalposts in our direction or in our favor. We steady with the BS. We steady thinking about the bling. We steady thinking about this fucking bullshit ass hip hop music. We steady thinking about what he got and what I ain't got instead of working for it. You know what I'm saying? I had a conversation like when I was talking with Maniac Thoughts the other day. He said when he was in school, it's about him, you know what I'm saying, looking fly and having the nice shoes, and then to a point where he didn't have these shoes, so now he started taking people's shoes because he was getting bullied about what he was wearing. So now he took it upon himself not to get bullied. So now listen, that type of mentality, that type of mindset, not saying that he was wrong and going back taking motherfucking shit because they was bullying him, but that type of mindset that we put on our people, that we make our people have to do, the decisions that we make, the decisions that we don't make, or the ones that we choose to make that we shouldn't make because of some of the things that's happening to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to change that. We got to get something, man. We got to do better than what we doing, man. I'm constantly thumping on this bullshit ass mind state that we going through. This mentality that we has, it has to change. Listen, and the reason that it has to change, you hear me reading about this North Korean shit. You hear me talking about the presidential debate, what I'm saying, with Trump and Kamala Harris. Listen, it don't matter who you vote for, you still gonna need some Vaseline if you wanted to go in easy. Pause. You know what I'm saying? You still gonna need some. If you wanted to go in easy, man, go get you a bunch of lube and some Vaseline, people, because that's what it's coming to. Because again, the more I get up here and say, man, we need to go get our passports. The more I say that we need to make a representation down there in the UN. The more I ask, who are we and what should we call ourselves as a nation? The more I don't get no response. So, man, that's why I'm starting my non-for-profit organization to help building the youth. You know what I'm saying? Help building the black youth. Listen, we gonna get some shit accomplished, man. We gonna get these passports. If it ain't nobody but me and Master Teacher that's putting this code of conduct together, and he got a passport. I just gotta get mine. And we get down here, man, and we go in front of these people. Because guess what? Between me and him, we can talk a hell of a good game. You know what I'm saying? But see, here you go. Now we got to come back and get you dumb. Excuse me. We got to come back and get y'all on board. Get on board now. This ain't something that, look, it's been too many fucking Malcolm X's and Martin Luther Kings and fucking Rosa Parks and fucking whoever, whatever black motherfucker that you can name that we talk about in Black history. They've been trying to push this shit for us. And to the point where we ain't got shit. No hospital, no school, no shit. God damn it. The old ass man, Cornel West was running for president. Where was our money and support for them? Nowhere. Nowhere to be found.
Brother, my dear brother Nimsy. May I speak to you a second before I extinguish my light?
My bad. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother.
I'll get you ready for work tomorrow. But it reminds me of a quote from The Equalizer. And I was watching the podcast and I heard of some other brothers at martial arts. And I got to say, keep doing what you do. But you got to remind people when you talk, man, don't be apologetic, bro. I hear you loud and clear. You know our background. But like Denzel Washington said, and I posted the quote earlier too, the motherfuckers pray for rain. Be prepared for the mud. Love you, bro. Yeah. Take care of yourself.
All right, boy. Make sure you enjoy yourself at that temple, man. Hey, don't forget to put my application in. Better be telling the brothers about me, man. Tell them to tune in.
We're going to talk. Okay, we're going to talk about that. All right. I want that music, though. That huge superhero stuff. All right. Take care.
All right. I got you. Okay, man. But yeah, man, y'all know, man, that's Master Teacher, man. He always come in with a good word. But yeah, man, I know a lot of people say, man, they tired of the brother being repetitive, man. Listen, and again, I know I might not have 100 people in my audience, man, or in my chat or blowing up my page right now. It ain't even about that. It's about the ones that come in and hear the message. When you come in and hear the message, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you get something from it. It's not necessarily about um how many people I'm reaching right now. Well, it is because I'm trying to reach the masses, but it's about when you come in, man. If you hear something that you like, or you hear something that's inspiring, or you hear something that's motivating, you know, and you can take something from it and you can build upon that, you know. And you can shoot me a, oh man, I appreciate, and I had a lot of people shoot me some, oh man, I appreciate, from listening, I found this out, or I learned this, or I decided to do this. You know what I'm saying? I like when I get that, you know what I'm saying? And it don't necessarily have to be, but man, man, just listen to us here on Bearded Conversation, man. We trying to help us, man. We trying to help us grow. We trying to help us evolve, and we gonna get there. So hey, he watching that game though, y'all. So that game, Miami Dolphins against the Buffalo Bills. A few people have Miami winning this game, man, and it ain't looking too good. It ain't looking too good. Your boy, what's the man name? Josh Allen, look like he out there getting a behind. So, score of the game is it's in the fourth quarter. It's a minute and 27 seconds left. It's 31-10, Buffalo Bills way. So Buffalo, right now, Buffalo, both teams are 1-0. So after this game, Miami will be 1-1. So yep. So basically, game over with. So because Josh Allen taking Neil down, so the Buffalo Bills have officially beat the Miami Dolphins. The Buffalo Bills have officially beat the Miami Dolphins. Hey, I didn't see the game. I'm pretty sure it was a good game. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know if it was a good game because it was 31-10. But yeah, man. So that's what's up on the sports update. Hey man, I'm waiting on my Bears to play this Sunday, man. They play the Houston Texans. Everybody been saying, man, that the Texans gonna get in their ass. Hey, we ain't worried about CJ Stroud, man. I think we can put some pressure on that boy. I think we can get back there. Defense has been playing real well. I just think our defense need to tweak and tighten up on a few things. You know what I'm saying? Once they get that together, you know what I'm saying? I think we'll be okay on defense and our offense. Caleb, you got to have mind, man. Got to keep in mind that offensive line got you running around and scrambling just a bit much. So, if I were you, I would get with my offensive coordinators, man. I would try to come up with a solution to try to get out quick passes, not necessarily screen passes, but more up the field, maybe short slants, maybe short in routes or short outposts, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or and leave your tight end as your tag down, man, just in case you get in trouble. I think you need to go to the offensive coordinator, man. You the quarterback. Go to the offensive coordinator, let them know these motherfuckers ain't protecting me like they supposed to. Man, look, how about I do this, that, and the third? Or get your audible game up, man. Get your audible game up. Most definitely get your audible game up. You're gonna need to do that. Get your audible game up. You know what I'm saying? So, but after 2 or 3 games, man, of you looking out there and understanding NFL defenses and seeing that these brothers move a little faster than they do in college, and your mind got to make an adjustment as well as your eyes, everything, your whole body, everything. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep your head on a swivel. You got to make sure your body. So I think what feel as the season go on, I'm not looking for him to have a great season. I know everybody is looking because he came out of college. He's supposed to be the #1 draft pick and all that. I need people to understand that the NFL is a quicker game. You know what I'm saying? It's a faster paced game. It's a stronger game. So I'm looking for this brother. He did okay in his first showing, but I'm looking for him to have a little bit better showing, and I expect him to grow and elevate and evolve as the season go on. So good luck to my Bears on Sunday. I'll be at work, you know what I'm saying, when they going on. But good luck to my Bears this Sunday, and big ups to the Buffalo Bills, man, for getting the job done tonight against the Miami Dolphins. Hey, I need a damn ESPN or underdog. What is it? Underdog or whatever, man. I need them, man. They need to come holler at your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? They need to come holler at your boy, man. Y'all like that Bears? Y'all like that Bears background, man? What y'all like? Y'all see that Bears in the background? Supporting my Bears, man. Most definitely supporting my Bears, man. Most definitely supporting my Bears. Man, where the people at, man? Where y'all at tonight, man? I got a few people in the building, man. Hey, man, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video, man. And share the content with those you know and share the content with those you don't. Hey, it don't cost nothing to hit that like button, and it don't cost nothing to subscribe. Also, man, don't forget to check your boy out every Monday through Thursday, 9 to 11, 9 p.m. Central. Every Monday through Thursday, 9 to 11, 9 p.m. Central. And follow your boy on all social media platforms. That's TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, and Facebook. And when you get here, you should know what to do. Hey, man, I want to give a big up saying to my co-host who ain't in the building, man. Big ups to Roscoe P, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope he doing all right out there. Doing all right out there, man. Hey, big ups to my man L Boogie, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't in the building either. Big ups to L Boogie, man. Hey, also, man, if y'all watching or y'all, you know what I'm saying, out there in them airways, man, L Boogie, man, jump up on the stream, man. Say what up. You know, Roscoe, you too, jump on the stream, say what up. Also, man, big ups to my co-host with the most is my little one, A Jizzle. You know what I'm saying? He was asleep earlier, man. Knocked out. Man, but big ups, big ups, big ups, big ups to my co-host. Big ups to my co-host. Hey, so a Georgia judge dismisses two criminal counts against Trump. Court filing. So let's see what they got going on here. So they say a Georgia judge on Thursday dismissed two criminal counts in the United States 2020 election interference case against Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump and one other count against allies of the former president. Fulton County Judge Scott McAfee found that the state prosecutors did not have the authority to bring those charges, which related to alleged filing and false documents in federal court. McAfee allowed the remainder of the case to be moved forward, including the 8 charges against Trump. Trump and the 14 co-defendants have pled not guilty to racketeering and other charges stemming from what prosecutors allege was a scheme to overturn Trump's narrow defeat in Georgia's in the 2020 election. The case has been on hold since June, while a Georgia appeal court considers whether the lead prosecutor, Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis, must be disqualified over alleged misconduct tied to a romantic relationship she had with the former top deputy. Arguments in this appeal court are scheduled for December, meaning the case will not be progressive before November the 5th election when Trump faces Democratic Vice President Kamala Harris. A separate federal case Trump faces his efforts to overturn his election defeat nationally has been slowed dramatically by U.S. Supreme Court filing that found that the president has a broad immunity from criminal prosecution. Thursday, a decision relates to the allegations that Trump and his allies assembled a slate of fraudulent presidential electors and filed a civil lawsuit challenging the election results that contained false claims. The ruling means that 5 of the original 13 criminal counts against Trump in the indictment obtained last year now have been tossed out. So McAfee in March dismissed 6 other counts, including 3 against Trump. Trump's lawyer Steve Sadow said in a statement, the ruling showed that Trump and his legal team have prevailed once again. A spokesman for Willis' office did not immediately respond to a request for a comment. So my thing is this. Hold on. So we got that. So we got that, right? We got that against Trump. And then we know Trump ain't we know he ain't he's talking about he ain't doing no debates. Check this out. So federal court appeals and denies Trump request to delay sentencing in hush money case. So now check so just stay with me. So these is totally separate different fucking cases, y'all. This is unheard of, man. This is okay, so let's read this one. A federal appeal court on Thursday denied former President Trump's effort to delay his sentencing in a criminal hush money case because the state judge overseeing the matter already postponed the date. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Inside of the state court's adjournment of sentencing until November the 26th, 2024, it is hereby ordered that the motion for emergency administrative stay is denied. A 3-judge panel of the Second U.S. District Court of Appeal wrote, Trump asked the New York-based appeals court to get involved after a federal judge denied his request to move the state case to federal court. because I'm assuming if he moved it to federal court, just like the last case that I was reading about with them counts, that was a federal court case, which is to be seen in December. I'm pretty sure if he moved all his cases to federal court, they're going to be after the so-called election. Even though this one is November the 26th, which would still be after the election. You know, I'm taking it. See, because they trying to do. I don't know if they trying to do everything. See, and then you know, we can look at it like that. They trying to do everything, and it's just not. Man, they're trying to stop Trump from shit. Okay. So it says, while the case was on appeal, the New York State judge, Juan Merchant, who oversees the state case, agreed to move Trump's sentencing. Then set for September the 18th until after the November presidential election, in part to avoid the appearance of aiding one's political party or another. The former president's lawyer argued that even the state's adjournment, they wanted the appeal court to step in and put the case on hold until they could fully litigate their challenge to Trump's conviction on 34 counts of falsifying business records following the U.S. Supreme Court's ruling on presidential immunity this summer. So, all this presidential immunity, listen, and I'm not finna sit here and say y'all should be supporting Kamala. So, like, it's just too much court shit for me going on with Trump. You know, I have said in the past that I voted for the man. I have said in the past that I have endorsed the man. Will I endorse him this year? No. Will I endorse Kamala Harris this year? No. I keep telling people, if you're undecisive on who to vote for, go in there and just write yourself in. I plan on writing myself in on the ballot. Whether that makes a difference, it probably won't. But I know that my vote is still counted because I voted for myself. And I encourage and I support and I endorse that all do the same. White, black, Latino, red, Asian alike. If you're a United States of America citizen, I promote that we go in there in these ballots and we write ourselves in. That will be something that's unheard of. That will be something that will pause the nation. That will be something that now they're gonna have to wake up and they're gonna have to reevaluate what they're doing. People think I'm, because this ain't crazy. This is actually a fucking great and exceptional idea. Or let's get us some community leaders that we building up. You know, I'm trying to be one of them. Y'all need to know my government. My government is Arthur Graham. That's ARTHURGRAHAM. And I never said this on a publication because y'all know me as Beard Gang is Calm, but y'all can't go in there and write that down. Write my name in. Pencil me in. But again, write y'all own names in, man. Bring this fucking economy, bring this government, bring this presidential election to a halt. And let's give them something to look at. Let's wake them the fuck up and let them know that the people still run. The government is for the people. The people are supposed to run the government. They are employees of the people. We got to let them know our voice, man. We got to put our voice out there, y'all. We got to put our voice out there. And for my people, specifically my people, my melanated brothers and sisters, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to get together, man. You know, we ain't got too many good leaders out there, man. I'm willing to listen, support me, bro. I'm willing to get out here and fight for our cause. I'm willing to get out here and do the things that it takes for us to move forward. You don't have too many brothers. I know we got brothers out here doing things, giving away things, talking things, and doing things. You know, I might not be out in these streets, man. Man, listen, I'm on your airways, man. I mean, and listen, I'm a brother, and I'm telling the people that I'm willing to get out here and fight for the cause. What are my credentials? What do I bring? Listen, I bring the same thing that you guys bring. I know what it's like to be in certain situations. You know, I know what it's like to live in certain neighborhoods and communities. I know what it's like to not receive the funds and get the things that you need for your family to survive. I know what it's like to fight and struggle and have to try to, you know, take care not only your family but other families. You know what I'm saying? Politically, no, I do not have any experience. Politically, no, I do not have any experience. I do not have any networks, any connections. I do not know any millionaires. But that's gonna come once I start rubbing the elbows, right? But see, but there it go. Once you start rubbing them elbows, man, people start to change. Who's to say I won't change? I don't know. But I can guarantee you before I do, man, I'm gonna get something done for my people. But I'm not saying that I will. Because 9 times out of 10, man, they're gonna knock me off. Because I'm gonna do everything I can for my people. Man, write me in. Write yourself in, man. Let's bring this economy. Let's bring this government, man. Let's bring this nation to a halt. We the people, man. We the people of the United States. Let's do what we need to do. Let's step up. But now back to this thumping on Thursday, man, because it's thumping Thursday, man. We thumping on Trump. Why is it that this is never before in history been seen, man? This man has several court cases going on. Fuck all that presidential immunity. This man has several court cases going on. Why is it that he's being allowed to even run for president? This is insane, man. This is insane. This is why I say we need to get out here, man, and find a representation for our people, man. We really need to hurry up and do that. We could have had a fucking leg in this race, man. This should be a 3-man race, man. Because there's nowhere in hell with all this going on. And then if he do become president with this presidential immunity thing, you know what he's going to do? He's going to pardon himself. He's going to strike all that shit off the record. And this is what we allow to happen as a government. This is the best thing that we think that we got going for our people. This is the person that we want to lead our people. I'm not knocking him. I can get on Kamala Harris too. I watch several platforms where they say when she speak out, but she never include us as a people. But again, y'all got to understand, man, when you getting up there and you talking in front of people, and I know, we want to get up there and say, just like Obama couldn't get up there and say, oh man, I'm a black man and I'm doing things for my black people. That's not how this shit works. That's not how politics work. That's not how it go. If anything, when you get up there, you're doing it for the people, not just your individual specific ethnic group of people. Because we don't have a nation. So our nation is the United States of America. This is the nation that we in is America. So we doing it for our people, and we just an ethnic group inside of this area, geographical area that we in right now. But we are a part of this nation. And I do apologize because we supposed to be reading the Constitution. I said we was gonna break parts of the Constitution down, and I wasn't able to get to it this week. We got to get back into that because we got to know what we're dealing with, and we got to learn. So, and that's one of the ways to understand politics too. We're gonna break this Constitution down from the preamble. You know what I'm saying? Constitution. I think we might need to do the Declaration of Independence as well. I might just dedicate the whole show to a reading of the Declaration of Independence. And understanding and breaking the Declaration of Independence down. And then we have to understand who were the founding fathers and who wrote this Declaration of Independence, and the things that they were involved in and their policies and the way they made their money. So you have to understand these things to understand how this country was built. But back to Trump, man, this is what we're trying to make our president. I'm thumping on that. I'm thumping on the government. The government got to make better decisions. You mean to tell me that the Republican Party couldn't find a better candidate? Couldn't endorse a better candidate, and everybody dropped out, and now some supporting them, some don't support them, but y'all couldn't find another candidate to put in the race? I believe right now, if you take somebody and stick them in there, man, I believe he or she could accumulate more votes than Donald Trump, unless people just fucking love and just brainwash by what he got going on. Now, mind you, I ain't saying he horrible, but the court cases. Whether come on, man, whether he started some of these court cases or not, because some of these things, he went to court to say that, oh, well, they cheated me and things of that nature. But then the other cases, they this hush money case, this 34 count case where they, bro. But then as we read on and on, guess what? They get thrown out or the dates get pushed back. They was trying to impeach and they was trying to bring the man down before the presidential election. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't happen. And then you got to think about this too, because the Democrats were in support of Donald Trump, I believe, because they believe they can beat him. So, they not looking forward to have somebody else come into the race. They like leave him in there, you know what I'm saying? Let him do what he do, because they thinking they got a team together that's sufficient and efficient enough, you know what I'm saying, that can take them down. So it's a game, man. It's a war. It's chess, not checkers. Political game. It's politics. It's a game of checkers. You know what I'm saying? And we got to understand it. We got to get more into this political science, like I spoke on earlier, yesterday. Political science, man. We need to really break this shit down and understand what's going on with these politics. We really need to understand how the House of Representatives work. We really need to understand how the Congress work. We really need to understand what the CEO branch work. We really need to understand the judicial branch and the justice Supreme Court justices. You know what I'm saying? They jobs, what they supposed to do, they duties, how long they can stay in office, how did they get there, who picked them, what president put them there, what was that president's policies when he put this person in office? The Speaker of the House, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And we still don't understand and look at it as a game. Because guess what? The Democrats are trying to get more of their people in each one of these Senate seats and each one of these House seats, the same as the Republican. Because again, like I noted earlier, you can be the president, you can be a Democratical president, but if you got all Republicans in these seats in the Congress and in the House of Representatives, anything you probably do won't be moved. And the same goes for the Republican if you're a Republican president. If a lot of these Democratic gets into the House of Congress or the House of Representatives, a lot of things that you might have going on might not pass. So and because I say that because a lot of times they come in and say, well, Trump with the 2025, even though he got supporters and lobbyists behind him that might support the 2020-25 plan, it has to be pushed. It still has to be voted upon. Don't get me wrong, not saying that they can't sneak it through or get it through. How they get it through, what I'm saying? And they will, but again, that's why I want to read the Constitution, because a lot of these plans and a lot of these things that they're coming up with, they are just extensions of the Constitution. Those are just things in the Constitution that we were able to knock out or get out the way or put behind us that they bring it back to the forefront. They just rewording it, throwing it out there, maybe cleaning it up, maybe, making it look a little better or something to that nature. You know what I'm saying? And our people don't understand it, you know. So, man, I encourage ones to get into social studies. I encourage ones to get into world history. I encourage ones to get into political science. Now I'm thumping on our lack of knowledge, because we do have that, it's I don't want to a scripture I believe in the Bible. Our people will perish through the lack of knowledge. I know y'all know I don't believe in that book, but guess what? It's not that I don't believe in that book, because that book has a lot of powerful sayings and things and mantras in it, as well as the Holy Quran, as well as a lot of other volumes of sacred law. They have things in them, man, that are well spoken, that are well said, that we really need to take heed to, and that's important. And look, and if I never took anything from that book out the Bible, but our people perish through the lack of knowledge, that is one of the most important sayings of that book, because our people do perish through the lack of knowledge, through the lack of knowledge. Our people, we don't even know where we're from. You could take a DNA test and it's gonna say over there from Africa, but what tribe are you? Who are you? What is your lineage? You know what I'm saying? What is your ancestral history? We don't know these things. Now we got a new beginning. So since we got a new beginning, we still haven't documented those things. We still haven't came up with nothing to call ourselves. We still trying to fight a good fight and don't know what the hell we fighting for. Man, we got to do better, people. Our people perish through the lack of knowledge. So, build a conversation, man. I try to bring a bit of wisdoms, man. And I try to drop some hints of some jewels, to wake the people up. Master Teacher is always a pleasure when that brother drop in. He try to give some jewels and gems, and as well as the other panelists that may come on. When we having our discourse and when we conversing and having conversation about different and various topics. I take nothing away from nobody and nobody's opinion and nobody's ideology and understanding. Everyone has a point. Now, do I have to agree with everybody's point? No. And most points that people have, they points are made comparative to their reality, comparative to the way that they're living, comparative to the way that they see things, because the way they see things is how it's happening. So a lot of times, when we give our opinion, um, I don't necessarily want to say that they're closed minded, but our opinions are more constricted to just what we think we may know, versus having an open mind, or and not necessarily being a devil's advocate, because master teacher like to call me devil's advocate a lot. But it's not that I'm being a devil's advocate. It's just that you got to look at a point of view from all different various ways. And like he always say, he like to use a phrase, I never thought about it like that, or I never looked at it like that. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be devil's advocate and then say, I never looked at it like that. That's why I say you don't want to be condescending when you do that. Because guess what? Even when we was talking about the Terrence Howard, I know we spoke on Terrence Howard, not to be touching on him. Some of his ideas, I'm pretty sure some of these PhDs, I never thought about it like that. Now, he doesn't have a lot of the fundamentals of the mathematics down, and I get that and I understand that. But let's explain that to him and then we can move forward. But some things he does have a point on. So don't just this is what I'm saying about opinion. So we just can't disband an opinion. Like when we had Roscoe P, and he was saying like about being a free agent and about being a self-survivalist. Listen, I don't agree, I don't disagree with you being a survivalist and survival of the fittest. I don't agree with that. But the part that I disagree was with the being a free agent, because that's our reality already. Our reality already are free agents. We do pick and choose and try to go where we can go and get in where we fit in, because we think we can survive there. But why do all that when we can build something? Because when we go to these other places, we're 9 times out of 10, we're the deciding factor. Once we get to these other places on the help that they need or whatever they need to get done, we're the ones that's doing it. So instead of doing it for everybody else, you know what I'm saying, in free agency, let's do it for ourselves collectively. That's the mission. That's the point. That's the goal. That's the achievement. That's what we're trying to reach. That's what I try to bring here on Bearded Conversation with my discourse and conversation. When we're talking about various subjects, even if it's Thumping Thursday and we thumping on something, I still try to bring the positive things out of what we thumping on. You know what I'm saying? Or just bring light. Because we just don't thump to be thumping because something is negative and is bad. You know, because it's a backstory behind everything. You know what I'm saying? And that backstory usually facilitates how and grooms how a story may develop. You know what I'm saying? So it's always a backstory, and we have to be conscious that it's always a backstory. Whether that backstory is good or bad, it's still there. And that's part of like brother master teacher always say, we got to vet. Like I always say, due diligence. We got to get into that backstory. We got to see. We got to know if it relates. We got to know if it matters. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we're talking about like things like this, like with presidential elections with Trump, and how he's in court and how he's still able to run for president. And when you get into the backdrop of it, okay, well they talking about presidential immunity. Well, he ain't a president no more. He used to be a president. So does this go for all presidents? You know what I'm saying? Like this is unheard of. This is a game. You know, they get up there and they do what they want. That's why I said, people, man, we are strong. We are a voice. I guarantee you, if we walk into them polls and we walk into them booths and we pencil ourselves in as nominees for the presidential election, I guarantee you, this economy, this social construct, this nation, this government, they will halt. It will come to a halt because they're not gonna know what to do. They're not gonna know what to do. They're not gonna know what to do. But again, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We still got a few time left, man. I just want to give a big ups to all my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. Hey, man, we got my young boy Maniac Thoughts coming in the building. What's going on, Maniac? How you feel, my boy? Let me get you up in here, man. What's going on, my boy? How you feel tonight? Mr. Quartermaster, United States Navy. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You know your laptop, man. You got to do your thing in order for you to be heard. Oh my goodness, man. This man handles all type of advanced military technology equipment, and this brother can't get his laptop to go, so we can hit his brother. Oh shit! Oh shit! Hey man, it's a wonder they don't get lost at sea with you, brother. Oh man, I was gonna look up Sinorama too, y'all. Let me look up Sinorama to actually see what that is. I said I was gonna look that up. Let me look that up. But yeah, man. But you know what though? This country was founded upon criminals. That's what's crazy. So I guess we can't be mad. Yeah, custom signs. Okay, yeah, Sinorama, custom signs and more. Okay. Yeah. Car wraps. Okay. They do it all. Yeah. We're gonna have to check them out when we get HBY up and running fully. What's going on, Quartermaster?
Man, what's up, man? I'm an hour late, but I'm here.
Yeah, you hear Mr. Quartermaster. So that's your title with that's your title.
Like the video. Yeah, that's my job.
So what is a quartermaster, brother? Enlighten us.
I'm a navigator. I'm pretty much a human GPS. I am in charge of how we get in there, when we get in there, when we get there, how we go position ourselves to leave or position ourselves to pull in port. I'm in charge of weather predictions as well, because we have this rate that's called aeronautics graph specialist, but we only got 3 of them. But there's 15 quartermasters, so they just make us do the job too.
So you know how to read a barometer and all that?
Yeah, I use barometers, whole bunch of other tools as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, brother.
Digitally and electronically is most of the time how I'm navigating, like with a map, but we use charts, world charts and stuff. But it's a lot of the times at night we like to play and have fun and use the stars and the moon to navigate. Because it gives us a little challenge when we ain't really doing nothing in the open sea. So sometimes I'll be out there just bullshitting, looking at stars to figure out where we at,
And so you had to learn the constellations, because that's how the ancestors travel.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say I had to learn the constellations, but I know how the celestial what they call it,
celestial charts.
So the celestial equator, which is pretty much the equator that's the magnetic field of the Earth. So it's not the real equator of the Earth. It's the equator that's like outside in space, and that's those hemispheres depend on where the position of the sun is in the sky, but it also involves you have to account for that the sun ain't moving, we are. So you also have to subtract that while looking at the position of the sun. It's not easy shit. It took me a damn near a year to get basic at it.
So you still just basic?
Oh no, bro. It's been 5 years, bro. Like you could ask me anything. Oh man, that shit, they rely on me. I run that motherfucker. I run that motherfucker.
Okay. Why you ain't the captain then, man? You need to be the admiral, man.
I'm not the captain because I didn't go to college, bro. I didn't go to Naval Academy to be an officer. That's why I'm not a captain. I could have been, but
you can still go to the Naval Academy, can't you?
Yeah, I'm in program right now, but it's not for no officer program. It's just to do some shit. So if I want to cross over and become an officer, it's possible. Yeah, think about that. Because that's I'm gonna be getting like $150,000 a year, bro.
And I can borrow some money from you. That's what I'm saying. You might as well go be man.
But it's niggas like you that make me not want to do it. You see? Now I'm playing. It's really the stress of the situation of dealing with enlisted members as an officer and dealing with other officers. I don't want to have to deal with that as an officer because I already deal with that now. I don't want to have to go through all that paperwork and stuff like that. I like being a field agent, as they say. I like doing the hard work because it's easier to do the hard work than it is.
Man, go get that money, man. Listen, you've been doing this for a minute, brother. I encourage you to go be an officer and go get that paper. And
I got my
benefits.
feet, I got my toes and other stuff that's getting me damn near around 6 figures as well. So I'll be all right. I don't really got to be an officer, bro.
Oh man, damn, go be so I can say I know an admiral.
I would have, but I would have to been in. I would have to be in for like 15 more years to do all that.
But you ain't got shit else to do with your life.
Yes, I do.
You don't want no kids.
Yes, I do. Maybe late, but not. You know, I want to get to a point where I don't got to work for real.
Okay.
That's why I ain't trying to keep pushing. I'm pushing to not work, not pushing to do more work. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. That's what's up, man. But anyway, how you doing tonight out there, man? So you got to go to work later on?
I just got off the shift.
So you just got off because
I just did a 12-hour shift, and I just took a shower and got here. So I'm late because I told you I'll be busy, bro. It's daytime to me, so
yeah, I know. But yeah, man. So man, you know, it's Thumpin Thursday, man. We just talking about a few things and a few issues and shit like that. But let me get your opinion since you late and we got a few minutes. Let me fill you in real quick. You heard about Megan Good being with Jonathan Majors?
Yeah.
They saying she fitting the bill for him. What you think about that?
That's not true. Me personally, she looks more lively and energetic. She shines brighter when she's not with that nigga. Every time she's with him, it's like she's just the background, like she's just an accessory.
Yeah.
I don't like that for her because I know her and how she, man, when I was younger, she was an icon, bro. She wasn't that type of person to just, it was men being an accessory to her. And now you got this dude, nah, bro. And I don't got no problem with Jonathan, but he ain't right. You feel me? I don't see anybody who gets accused of touching or beating women automatically just gets across. I don't even judge people. But if it's multiple times, something got to be wrong with the individual. It just can't be accidents. You know what I'm saying? They never did it to Michael B. Jordan. And women love him.
He was running away from the woman, though, man. He was running away from
the woman. Yeah, because that's how people ain't stupid. He know how to take advantage and manipulate. It ain't hard. If you gonna do something to somebody and you feel like, oh, I already know this gonna get a whole bunch of broadcast time. Let me play the victim as well. Let me play like she crazy. It's easy to do that in 2024 to switch the card on somebody. It's easy to play Uno reverse. It's not hard. Anybody could do it. Jeffrey Dahmer could have did it. You feel me? Like it's not that hard.
Now let me see if I can get you to answer this. I know I am. I know you probably won't, but let me see if I'm going to answer this. So I read 2 articles. One about Donald Trump got a federal case that's being pushed back to December the 25th, and then a few counts is thrown out. And then he got a hush money case where they're trying to decide on it by December. I think it was the 24th or the 26th, but which is supposed to be set for September the 19th that they're trying to push back. And he's trying to appeal and motion that the case get to federal court. And I told the people, man, this shit is getting ridiculous and it's getting disgusting because, like I stated, I have endorsed and I have voted for the man before. And we're not talking about policies, but we're just talking about a person that we see and people that we see. If I seen a person sitting next to me constantly going to jail, do you think I want to be involved with that person, or do you think I want to hang with that person? Or I don't give a fuck what it is, even if he's innocent on some of them things. But if he's constantly going to jail,
not saying it all comes down to character and leadership. I feel like if you're gonna be a leader, especially of the fucking free world, if you're gonna be the leader of the free world, you gotta be standing on your shit. You can't not be what it's supposed to be. If you go like that, because it's like anybody could be whatever and make it up top. You could be a rapist and go up there. That's not cool, bro. That representing our country, make it, man. When he was president and we was going to these European countries, bro, they was laughing at us like we wasn't real military, like we not the strongest navy in the goddamn world. They looking at us like we a joke. Oh, they're just sailors. What the fuck you mean, just? Donald Trump's people. No, we not. No, we not. He don't fund us.
Y'all America's people, right?
Like that shit is crazy, bro. To me, like how they just I don't know. It's not
so
even.
My question was gonna be: do you think he should be able to run for president?
I don't give a fuck what he do. They made the system. They gonna make him do whatever they allow him to do. The way the shit's set up is damn near for him. Might have 48 federal charges and wasn't disqualified. How the fuck does that work? Because it was made for people like that.
Well, no, but then
I ain't gonna say it was made for people like that, but they ain't never had a situation to where they had to prevent something like that.
But this, I was gonna say this, not to cut you off. I was gonna say this. I was saying that I had stated earlier that the Democrats probably think that they can beat them and that they got a team that can do it and take them down. So they promoting and pushing for him to stay in because they think they can beat him. You know what I'm saying? Because they trying to play checkers. It's not that they don't
know, bro. You know what it really is, though? I'm gonna tell you what it really is, though. It's really all about money. They realize that Trump is gonna bring in so many controversial things that it's gonna have everybody watching. And the more people you watch, the more attention you bring, the more money is gonna pull for whoever's recording or asking you questions or supporting you. And they're just gonna let it run. They're gonna let him, a fool gonna play a fool game. They're gonna let him just be a fool. Just let him be a fool. You make your money. You feel me? I get it, but damn, I feel like the more he embarrasses himself, everybody who support him just look fucking stupid. Yeah. And everybody's like, oh yeah, vote for Trump, bro. For what? Like, are you not thinking about the shit that you got going on? Like, if that was a relative to you or somebody that you knew personally, you would not want to be associated with that man if he wasn't running for president. Because he has the publicity and the attention. Now you want to like shit cool and kosher. It ain't never been cool and kosher. Like they literally took this nigga to court when he was in the office. And now that he out, forget about that shit, bro. Because there's new shit going on. And they say, oh, the government is fucking the people. The people fucking the people. Y'all blind to yourselves. That's why I stay out that shit, and I got the fuck out the country because that shit ain't got nothing. Y'all not gonna fuck me, fucking yourselves. Y'all not gonna.
But shit, you over there in Japan, damn, y'all they allied with the.
Lie. That's a damn lie. They mind their business. Japan and Australia are the two most countries that mind the fuck out their own business. They don't get involved in world affairs for real. The only time Japan got involved in current world and global affairs was that Black Lives Matter shit happened. They was over there marching for niggas. Literally. I was there when it happened. I'm like, yo, why are they in the streets of Tokyo talking about some Black Lives Matter? They don't even know no black people. That's how real they is. That's how real they is. So I don't know, man. I like to keep my mind off stuff like that because it just make me feel better at the end of the day if I could care less. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I play like I care, but I do be caring. But it is.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. But then I also told people this too early. It don't make no sense, man, that he going through all these court cases, and it's the best thing that we can do to put in front of the people as a representation and be a leader for the people. I was asking our brothers and sisters, Cornel West was running. I said, yesterday, man, I said we spent $3 trillion, man. Where's that money at in support of him? I know he another old guy. I'm not saying it like, but where's the money into support of our own that was running for president? A lot of people didn't even know he was running for president. A lot of people say they won't change and they won't shit to this, that, and the third. You're not going to get change if you steady putting the same motherfuckers in office. You know what I'm saying? Listen, let's look at some of these independent candidates. I'm not saying that they're going to be a hell of a different or a hell of a, but just, we don't even take the time out to understand their ideologies and philosophies. All we know is Republican and Democrat. That's the battle, Republican and Democrat. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong. Everybody got their own fucking agenda. We know this. You can't be a political party and not have an agenda. Like United States Pan-African Melanated Political Party. You know what my agenda would be? Melanated people. You know what I'm saying? The unpersecution of my people. Of course, I'm going to have an agenda when I get this United States Pan-African Political Party injunction, and I get it started, and we get out here and we start marching, and we start raising money, and we start put representatives in these places, in these spaces, in these offices, in Congress, in the House of Representatives that look like us. That's for us, and that's going to do right by us. And if they ain't going to do right by us, guess what? They got to come back home because all the money come from us. Because they not putting no money into them. So if they not doing what we say and we snatching our money back, you bring your ass right back down here so we can get your ass right back in line, and we gonna throw you right back at the end of the line, and we gonna next, and we gonna groom, and guess what? They do the same shit. Because guess what? Donald Trump wasn't the best candidate, but that's just who they had to put forth in front of the people. Again,
they actually like took pride into that shit, bro. They felt like, oh, he's pushing the standard because this is the first time. Nigga, fuck that. You got this dude, he's a fucking criminal, bro. Like, it's not even that he's a criminal. That's not even the sad part about it. It's the fact that he been playing in y'all face since he been had money. Since he was 19 years old, he been playing in these people's face, and they like that though. They think it's just entertainment. They're not taking it serious enough. They feel like, oh, he can do whatever he wants because he rich and he blind. Like, are y'all serious right now, man? That's why I don't really like. So I'll just get into it because every time I observe, I'm disappointed. So I don't get involved.
Yeah, man. So hey, man. I also told the people that HBY, man, I'm going over. I got to get this business plan together, and I'm looking for a venue, in the city, man. I'm gonna try to get some
hard by the youngins. I'm not gonna lie, you can't push HBY in your city because a lot of the niggas actually know what that means. Like they think
my meaning
ain't push it, you gotta change it. You gotta actually like have the kids talking like that. Because the kids still know hard by the youngin.
Well, my kids don't know nothing about no hard body youngin, and that ain't the name of the organization. It's
they older siblings know exactly what hard body youngin is, and if they get around them talking about HBY, like that don't mean that. You gotta make sure that even the ones who think hard body youngin gon associate it with your agenda. Purpose, not the streets.
Most definitely we gonna make a separation. But I was gonna say, man, I'm gonna try to get some shit down there, man. Get some shit to you, man. You can start helping the black youth in Japan movement down.
It ain't no niggas over there, bro. It ain't no niggas over there. Damn. It's a couple of Blasians, but it's not no black people. Like it's only Japanese people.
We're gonna get the Blazers involved in, you know what I'm saying?
I can't even find them. I seen.
My bad, they ain't even Blazing, they Japan.
They nigga knees. And I seen two in the last 4 years I've been here. Like I only seen two.
Man,
the two I seen were models. So I know they're not from here for real. Their parents just meant like they just had romantics and they didn't live in Japan. They might speak Japanese because they mama Japanese, but they not like Ruri Hashimura. They didn't live in Japan and then go to school in Japan and then move out the States. They came from the States to Japan.
So it really ain't no black.
It's really I'm really the nigga out here. Like, and when I say that, I mean it. Like, because I don't even know if the Blasians even use the N-word. And I shouldn't, but still, I just how it is. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't, but that's just how it is. I just gotta bring I've been bringing my culture though. I really have, and they love it. Every time I step outside, it's cameras on me, and it's like it's not like I'm famous. It's not like I'm famous. But when I go to certain places, it's like, oh, I ain't never seen a black person before, and I ain't a regular black person, obviously. You know, they probably used to like Africans or more dark-skinned people, and they super tall, like 6'8" or something like that.
Athletes or basketball players or something.
Yeah, like stuff like that. They're not used to just this guy he's just here. He just lives here.
He's a regular black African American just here.
I'm just out here, and they're like, oh my god, you just out here. And I know Japanese people because I have Japanese family, and when I'm with my cousins and my brothers. They like, who is that?
But you're not all the way, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not, enough for them to feel like I am. You know what I'm saying? And enough for me to realize that I can play both cards, but I got to play my black card way more because that's how I look. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Once I get close and they look at my facial features, they're like, wait a minute.
Hey, hold on. Before we get up out of here, tell the people your real name, your Japanese name.
They probably not even going. I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna spell it because y'all gotta. It's Aisuke. It's pronounced Isuke. Not Isuke Asuki. They used to call me ass sucky. They used to call me ass sucky in middle school. That shit used to be crazy. I had to use my American name in high school. Yeah, and then Meet Tsurugi. But most of the time, I'm called by my last name anyway. But for honorifics in Japan, we go last name, first name. So I'm used to it anyway. Even when I'm called my last name most of the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
You the first, you know what I'm saying, person that I know that I know personally that has a full Japanese name that's mixed, that has a real full first and last Japanese name.
That's crazy.
Because usually they got the name, they don't take a whole, the last name usually, because I know a few people, but the last name it's an American name.
Yeah, because that's usually it's because they married and then had kids or something like that. And they usually had the kid in the States. So usually when you had the kid in Japan, you're going to have a whole Japanese name just because that's the way. You can't just put Watson on the birth certificate. It's going to be like, what's the Japanese surname? And it's not like they don't accept it. They just going to automatically think that's what it's supposed to be.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's and like I said, my dad, he wasn't even there for the birth. He couldn't be. He was in Iraq.
Okay.
So my mom just came up with the whole thing.
Okay, boy, you sound like a Tekken character, boy.
I'm dead. Shin Kazama.
Mr. Goody. Hey, they talk that hard for real down there? While we get up out of, do they talk that hard? Mr. Goody.
Yeah, but it's like they break it down just like us. Like we got Ebonics, how we use broken English, or we smoothing out the words, we connect words. We do the same thing. We do the same thing there. The Japanese you hear in the shows, in the animes and stuff, that's like the same way it is when you see the TV shows and movies. It's super proper, so it's super understandable and clear to hear. But in real life, it's just like Spanish speakers, just like, damn, you talking too fast. Just like that. Like even me sometimes, like, because I'm hard of hearing already. So even sometimes when I'm trying to order food and they repeat the shit, and I be like, wait, what? Hold on. And they be like, oh, you speaking English? And I'm like, oh shit. And I had to go back to Japanese because they didn't catch me off guard. I'm like, what, bro? Like, I think you fucked up my order, but then the whole time they breaking down their words. Me, I'm trying to make sure they understand me. But then when I get around certain areas, I'll smoothen my Japanese up and just start using slang. Because there's country parts, there's mountain areas like the potato farms in Hokkaido. That's like I think just like Alabama. It's just country, like the same thing it would be in America is how it is. They use, and it's crazy because their Japanese translates just like it does in American. Like it would be y'all. We have a word for that. We got a word for bumpkin, boonies, all stuff like it's just the slang. There's slang for it, and there's different types of slang. There's street slang. Like my generation came up with all the hip hop Americanized inspired slang that we use in Japanese that we be saying to each other. You feel me? Like you feel me? That was never a phrase until 2007. It wasn't.
Right.
But we had to because people used to they still do it. They freestyle, they just rap. They love, man, Japanese people love to be black. Like that's their main thing. They got dreads, they be locking up, bro. Like for real, they be dyeing their hair, looking like Odell Beckham. I be like, dang, this is crazy, but this is how it is. They just love American black culture. So they instilled it into their culture without having to like disrespect.
What the break dancing scene look like down there? Like as far as that, like the dance with the break dancing and pop out.
I feel like it's the only true like scene left. The B-boys over here are like actual B-boys. They're not just playing around. Like they actually dedicate half of their damn life to dancing. Like I know a lot of cats, they just get out of school or they get out of work and they go straight to the alley or they go straight to the garage or they go straight to the warehouse where everybody's setting up mats or we got the studio and they just start, you know. I done seen motherfuckers, they in the middle of the street like it's New York. Just doing it. It's really like that. In China as well, and Vietnam, and Taiwan. They got a whole bunch of B-boys in Asia. But I see a lot of females doing it more than males. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of females, like most of the time I'm seeing females like doing like what you call it? What's the word? Aerobic?
Yeah.
Or nah, that's not the word. It's
aerobic, what?
Not aerobic. It's the other one. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's the other one. They be real flexible with they break. Nah, not yoga. They break dance, but the way the moves they're doing, it's like you wouldn't be able to do that. It's almost like gymnastics.
Okay.
Like they doing shit that you gotta like actually train your body for.
Okay.
Because it's not just, oh yeah, I'm gonna learn this in a year. Nah, you gotta do splits and stretch every day to do that move.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Appreciate you for coming on the stream, man. I done reached that time, man. It's 11:05, man. I appreciate Maniac Thoughts for coming on, man, giving us a brief overview about his Navy duties and what's going on over there in Japan, you know what I'm saying, with the youth and how ain't no black folks over there. Hey, get these passports, man. I keep trying to tell my melanated brothers and sisters to get these passports, man. That's important.
Yeah, I gotta get the passports, man.
Man, I want y'all to go other places and experience other places, man. I don't give a hell if it's just for a week or a weekend, man. Get out, go experience other places, man. Get these passports. Let's go travel the world. Let's go see how other people live. Let's go experience new life, man. You know what I'm saying? And maybe y'all will see many of your thoughts if y'all get in Japan, man. Hey, with that being said, yeah, he went. Okay, well, hey, we gonna find him, and
I'll meet you up. Don't come about. Do not go nowhere else. Yeah. We'll have a rude awakening like it's America.
Oh no, okay. Well, we're not going. We not going.
Let's go to the park together. You know, we can do that. I'll show you the 7-Eleven.
The 7-Eleven.
No, you don't. Oh, you don't. Yo, yes, you do. The 7-Eleven, like Walmart, if it had a restaurant in it.
Oh,
yeah, it's different. Everything better in Japan. Yeah, that wasn't a joke. Everything
better. Hey, man, well, get these passports, man, so we can get out here and start seeing these other places, man. Hey, like I tell y'all every night, man, I love y'all, man. Hey, continue to join in, man. Continue to watch. Continue to help us grow. You know, I'm gonna end it like I started it, man. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. It's a lot of things going on out here, man. You know, people we come in contact with, people we cordial with, our extended families, man. Again, let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations, man. Let's keep everybody covered. This is a family here. We love each other. You know, we're about respect, self-respect first. You know, respecting others. We're about love. We're about peace, motivation, and inspiration. So, you know what I'm saying, man, when we get together and we meet, man, may we meet on a level. And once we're together in the same room, man, may we all be plumb. And when we leave, may we all part on the square. So with that being said, man, good night. I love y'all, man. So as my man to my far left would say, all superheroes don't wear capes. And as my man to my immediate left would say, but they still need their theme music, man. Big ups to L Boogie and big ups to Roscoe, man. All my Rosconians out there. He ain't in the building.
I don't here either.
Hey, man, all my Beardonians and my fellow beautiful people, man. Let me give y'all superhero theme music, man. Hey, and this joint is a banger. Is this joint a banger, Maniac?
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Hey, you see the hat off the block. You see the hat off the block.
Yeah. What we doing? Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us.
Good evening, and good night to all my beautiful people and my fellow Beardonians, man. I appreciate everybody for joining me tonight, man. Don't forget to check your boy out every Monday through Thursday, 9 to 11, 9 p.m. Central. Hey, same black time, same black channel, man. Talk black to me, man. Y'all know what it is. Bearded Conversation.
Conversation opportunity keep knocking like child support payments. Started from the bottom like basements. Now we famous. Podcast official. The topic will probably hit you from a distance like a pistol. Subscribe so you can listen to survival of the fittest. We talking it how we living it. Rolling like a dealership. Managing several businesses. T-shirts, podcast. No, you don't need a membership. Just follow us on YouTube. Knowledge Supreme Infinite. Chicago got a zipping exotic. Let's talk about it. Going live. Check your notifications so you can holler. Or leave it in the comments. Debate it. Just being honest. Chicago topics. Roll ride views. We supersonic. Big Angus Tiger. Circle back round like every week. Tell a friend off the block. It's where we meet. Bearded Conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back to hood lovers. Bearded Conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back. Come on. The hood lovers, get off the block, giving it back. The hood lovers, broadcasting off the block, giving it back. Bearded Conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded Conversation
Off the block, giving it back. Off the block, giving it back. Bearded Conversation. Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. Those that fuck with us, fuck with us. Those that don't, fuck with us anyway, man. Catch y'all Monday, and we out.